Oh, hey, you got one of those insurance apps too? You know how this thing works?
No, sorry. Not an app, it's my agent.
In this moment,
No, I'm fine, thanks.
it's good to know you have a trusted, independent auto owner's insurance agent who's there when you need them.
Great.
Man, I gotta get one of those.
Or Insurance in Dublin is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
We're here today at the Farmers Market. Lacey Baker, Christina Howell with the Pilots Club, and I can't believe it's October again, girls, and we're getting ready for the Monster Dash, right?
Yes, we sure are.
Okay, Lacey, you're the president of the Pilots Club, and before we get started, first of all, the Monster Dash is coming up October 20th.
Yes.
Right, we're getting excited about that. Second annual, and we're going to talk about that today. We really want you to come out. We'd really like to have a couple 250 people, and we'll be putting the information up on the screen as we talk, but I want to talk a little bit about the Pilots Club first, ladies. First of all, tell me, Lacey, how long have you been in the Pilots Club?
I have been in the Pilot Club for almost 5 years now.
Okay, Christina?
Same. We joined about the same time.
Okay. See, they both work at Orr Insurance, so I think they just got together and said, hey, let's join the Pilots Club, right?
We sure did. I joined, I think, 2 months before Christina did. And I was like, come on, you're coming with me.
You got to come with me. Well, the Pilots Club, great organization. I was out with tourism department today. I talked to Kay Hughes, and we were talking about the Pilots Club and all the good things, and we're going to be working on a new project with y'all next week. You've got coming up. You've always did the helmets, and you're doing something a little different this year, aren't you?
We sure are. Our Brain Minders program, we've always given out helmets, and this year we have decided that, you know, some kids don't have bicycles to ride helmets on. So what we're going to do is each school, we will go out, we'll do our new puppet show that we're doing. We've incorporated and updated with bullying. We've added some four-wheeler safety, just different things that now are important to our youth. We'll do the puppet show for every first grader in the county. They will then be given a sheet of paper to write just 3 sentences of what they learned, draw a picture. They will be judged by the Pilot Club members without the names on the forms, and we will give away, kind of breaking news, we'll give away 2 bicycles, one for a boy and one for a girl at each school.
Well, and I know you have to change with the times. Bullying is a problem now. We definitely need to attack, and Pilots Club's always on the forefront of those things. But talking about the helmets, there's no telling the injuries and possibly the lives saved by the Pilot Club by initiating programs like this.
Yes, the helmets have been a blessing for so many years. Brain injury awareness is one of the Pilot's main goals. We also do the puppet shows for seniors in the nursing homes, the personal care homes, churches, and just educate them on fall safety.
Yeah. Christina, what do you like most about being in the Pilots Club?
I love all the activities in the community we get to do and helping just the kids and older people, anybody really. I love the involvement and all the people we've met. Yeah. It's fun.
Yeah, a lot of good contacts. We were talking about some of the Pilots Club members off camera.
Yes.
Fondly.
Yes, very much so.
So let's stress that. But you've got a great group of ladies that are very involved in the community in the Pilots Club. And Christina, tell me, we're talking about the helmets and brain injuries. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, like she said, we've always done the helmets for the schools, so that's been helpful. We do the senior shows. We've also had the Lighthouse that we've helped sponsor with the memory care and stuff like that. So anything really that we can help do has been great.
We also have the Lifeline program that is kind of forgotten as Pilots, one of Pilots' main passions, but we do have the Lifeline unit still also.
Yeah, and let's talk a little bit more about that. I'm very familiar with the Lifeline project. It's a great thing that you do in the community. It's very inexpensive. Christina, won't you touch on that?
The Lifeline is actually the little buttons that you can wear around your neck, and if you fall, immediate contact to 911 to come help you. And a lot of people don't like to think about it, but when you need it, it's there, and it's been very helpful for a lot of people. So.
And trust me, from someone who's failed myself, thank goodness I could get up and get help or whatever, but it had to be a terrible feeling, Lacey, to fall, young or old. I mean, you don't have to be an elderly person. You could be a younger person with maybe you've hurt yourself, broke your leg, broke your back, whatever,
Yes.
and you may need that for a short period of time, may need it for a long period of time, but it's less than $30 a month, I think, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Mostly. We do have
There's
one.
different size units you can get.
Okay.
There's a basic. You can get one that has a GPS that would actually follow you away from the house.
Good for dementia.
So yes, and like patients or elderlies that may wander around, that would be good for them. And they also have I didn't know this till a week or two ago, you can get a watch if you don't want to wear the necklace. You can actually get a watch.
Great idea, because I hear so many people say, I don't want to wear that around my neck.
Exactly.
You know, I don't need that. I don't want to wear it around my neck. But if you got it in a watch form,
Yes.
a lot of people wear a watch.
Some men may want that instead of the necklace.
That's right. That's right. Exactly. Let's talk about some other things the Pilot Club does during the year. Tell me some of the other things you do.
We sponsor the Miss St. Patrick's pageant every year. We give away scholarships throughout the Miss St. Patrick's events, but we also do the anchor clubs. We currently have a huge club at West Lawrence High School. They do so much throughout the school. They do projects throughout the community.
They always are willing to help with our events. You know, they volunteer their time to come out. The kids come out and get involved with everything that we do.
Yeah, I know you said you joined the Pilots Club, then got Christina in a few weeks later. But
Yes.
Initially, what made you want to be a part of the Pilots Club?
Well, through work, I knew I wanted to be a part of an organization, and we were actually at the Joint Civic Luncheon, and just listening to the mission statement of Pilot Club really helped me want to be involved. Jennifer Bryant was, she was in Pilot for a long time, and she helped just explain the different things that they do, and involvement with the children and the helmets. That really touches. I have kids at home, and I know how I was probably one of the only kids that my mom and dad made me wear the turtle shell helmets, and I ride my four-wheeler, and I always understood the importance. My mom caught me without it one time and made me write a 10-page paper on head injuries, so I know that, how important it is.
That's probably not the only thing happened to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Lacey got in trouble about that, which you should. Head injuries, whether you're playing football, playing soccer. People talk about the injuries in football. I was just talking with some people today. Cheerleading
Yes.
is, and I'm not knocking cheerleading if your child cheerleads, which is great, but the injuries, the head injuries,
Right.
and I see so many cheerleaders walking around with knee braces on or that's been hurt, because it's not like when I was growing up, you just did a cheer. I mean, this is gymnastics.
Yes.
I mean,
Very much so.
They
It can
are,
happen so fast.
yeah, and they have to be in as good a shape or better than the football players.
Yes.
I mean, because cheerleading is especially competitive cheerleading.
Right.
A lot of injuries there, so we need to remember that. Like I said, four-wheelers, bicycles, things like that. So we're going to take a commercial break, and we're going to come back and talk about the Monster Dash, and we want you to be involved. Stay with us. We'll be back right after this.
Mid-State Pools and Spas knows pools. In-ground pools to above-ground pools. Mid-State Pools and Spas has over 35 years in the industry, building over 3,000 pools. We build all of our own pools, never subcontracting the work out. So if you're ready to build a pool, renovate a pool, or if you need weekly maintenance or liner replacement with a full 20-year warranty, call the professionals at Mid-State Pools and Spas. Visit our showroom today at 2273 Veterans Boulevard in Dublin and see the new line of Marquee Spas. For the ultimate in hot tub experiences, choose Marquee Spas. Also see our new selection of casual patio furniture, available now at our showroom, Mid-State Pools and Spas, where we know pools.
Welcome back, everybody. I have with me Lacey Baker and Christina Howell. They just happen to both work for Orr Insurance and also members of the Pilots Club. And we've been talking about the Pilots Club, great organization. If you're just joining us, we've got coming up October 20th, our Monster Dash. It's the second year we're doing it. And we've got 3 different runs. Tell me about it, Lacey.
We have a 5K that will start at 7:30. It can be a walk also. You don't have to run it. Then we have a 1 mile. Last year we had a huge request for the 1 mile race. So we have a 1 mile that starts at 8:30. They will go, the 5K route will leave the farmer's market, go out down Stonewall and up, turn around near Mecca Street and come back to the farmer's market. The 1 mile will be around the same race. And then our fun time for the kids. We have the Candy Mile, which is they get to dress up in their costumes and come trick-or-treat downtown with the local merchants, and all of our or a majority of our sponsors are setting up booths to give out candy. They'll dress up. We've got a Candyland theme, a sports theme. We're doing a Trolls theme. So there's just all kind of fun themes.
So we're going to see a lot of, well, I'm not going to say weird people, but weird costumes.
Yes.
Okay.
Weird is good.
I'll get in trouble if I say weird people, but we'll see a lot of weird costumes, right, Christine?
Yes, and we encourage all of our kids and adults to dress up too, because we are going to have a costume contest for different ages. That'll be at 9 o'clock, I believe. So.
Okay. And do both of y'all run or walk or pretend?
Pretend it was a good thing.
Yeah. I'll be working registration.
Yes.
I'll stay put.
Oh, that's your excuse.
Yes.
I got you.
We'll do the 1 mile candy walk with our kids, but
Yes.
And that's the good thing about this. I remember last year, it's a family event. It's not something where the Labor Day race in Atlanta or the Boston Marathon where it's real serious. Now, you'll have serious runners.
oh, most definitely.
But this is a family event. Come out with the kids, mama, daddy, grandparents, just casually walk along. The main thing, we're raising money to stay right here in our community, right?
We are. We have great sponsors that have come on board this year. The Dublin Lawrence County Recreation Department really, they stepped up and they were our $2,500 sponsor this year. Thank you, Miss Kay Hughes. We have several $1,000 sponsors. We have Hope Pediatrics. It's Dr. Lee Helton and Dr. Mormon. They're coming to Dublin. They jumped on board as a $1,000 sponsor. We have Wilcox Sign Company. Bobby Wilcox always steps up to. And just last year he had he gave a testimony during his spiel at all the $1,000 sponsors get a few minutes to talk. And right before we talked to him about a sponsorship last year, one of the youth from his church was involved in a four-wheeler accident, and he just expressed how much helmet safety was. So he came on as a $1,000 sponsor, and the Career Herald is doing a $1,000 sponsorship this year.
Good. Absolutely. And you need those sponsors. I mean, people pay to get in it and that kind of thing, but you need the sponsors because, going back to what you said, it costs money to do the safety, the brain injuries and the safety there. It takes money to give the scholarships at the Miss St. Patrick's and other events like that. Well, Christina, you said you're going to handle the registration table. You're not going to run or jog or even pretend.
No.
Lacey at least said pretend. You wouldn't even go with that. I gave you a olive branch there to take it, but at least she's honest, isn't she? That's what I like about it.
On the candy walk. I'll get that 1 mile.
I got you. Okay, tell us, Christina, the date, the times, and that kind of thing again.
Yes, it's October 20th, which is Georgia's off day, so no excuses there. Saturday starts at 7:30 that morning for the 5K. If you're just doing the candy walk, you can sleep in a little bit and come at 10. Well, the costume contest is 9, so that would be a good time to come for that.
Okay, and if they need information now, Lacey, registration form, are they online? Can they call? What they do?
We have a Facebook event set up. It's under Second Annual Monster Dash. That's on Facebook. You can search for the Pilot Club of Dublin page on Facebook. We have registration forms at Or Insurance. You can come by. You can call Or Insurance and speak with Christina or I. The phone number there is 478-272-0915, and just let us know and we'll get it to you. We can email it. We've had several of the cross-country teams that have emailed and said, what do we need to do to get in? And we email them the information right over. So if you want to do this, come join us.
Well, I need to bill her for every time she said Or Insurance, because even if I had not told you where she worked, did you see just in one sentence how many times Irwin will be proud of you?
Yes.
He would be real proud. I'm going to have to send him a link to this interview so he sees how many times you said, or insurance. Now you got me saying it. I mean, what's the deal here? We're going to take a commercial break. We're going to come back and wrap things up. Stay with us.
The Cancer Center expansion at Meadows goes beyond uniting advanced treatment options in one facility. It provides a patient-focused approach to care to meet your specific needs. Care teams include a nurse navigator to offer guidance throughout treatment, the area's top specialists to coordinate a personalized treatment plan, support professionals, and survivor coordinators to assist you after treatment. One place, one holistic approach to care. Meadows Health, the Tommy and Shirley Strickland Cancer Center in Vidalia.
Welcome back, everybody. We're going to wrap things up here. I have with me Lacey Baker, Christina Howell with the Pilots Club here in Dublin. We're talking about the Monster Dash, but let's talk just a little bit more before we close about the Pilots Club. Is there any other things you do throughout the year that we hadn't talked about?
Yes, we also have another huge fundraiser that we do, and that is the ornaments. We actually just got our ornaments in yesterday. Pilot Club members will start having them end of this week, beginning of next week. This year, the ornament, each year they're historical building. And so this year is the Henry Building. Okay. It has great history here in Lawrence County, and so we feel like, and it's a beautiful ornament. We feel like it'll be a huge seller.
And what do they sell for?
$18.
Okay, good. Just got them in. Boy, this show was perfect timing.
I
You
know.
did this on purpose, didn't you?
I did.
Just lined the Monster Dash, everything up together. So, Christina, we talked about the Lifeline a while ago. I want to go back to it. How many people is on the Lifeline program now? And if somebody's watching, wants to get that for their parent or whatever, how do they do that?
Definitely. Right now, I think we have right around 175 subscribers, and we have 75-ish available to get. If you would like one or is interested in getting some information on them, Diane Stuckey is our contact. You can contact the Pilot Club through Facebook. I think we actually have a Lifeline area on the Facebook page, but we can get her number for you also, or you can get in touch with us and we will get you there.
Okay. And by the magic of television, it just popped up right there on the screen. So that, I appreciate my people doing that for us, since it's hard to just pop out numbers like that, isn't it? But okay, the Monster Dash coming up not far off, Saturday, October 20th.
Yes.
And you can call Or Insurance, if I got that right.
Or Insurance.
Am I saying that right?
You are saying it perfectly, and we would love to have if you want to guarantee a t-shirt, we need you to be registered by October 9th. We have to have time to get our t-shirts printed. And another fun thing this year, last year we had a request for toddler t-shirts. So this year we made sure that happened. So if you just want a t-shirt, just call us.
Okay, good. Pilots Club, wonderful organization here in town. You mentioned the Joint Civic Luncheon a while ago.
Yes.
Isn't that a great event?
It is awesome.
It's one of my favorite events with St. Patrick's, because you walk in, first of all, you see a sea of green.
Yes.
And every organization, the Rotary Club, Service League, Pilots, Lions Club, Exchange Club, Civitan Club, I'm trying to get them all. Everybody's in one room, and I'm not good with numbers. I'd say 1,000 people
It's a
probably
lot.
between the people in the organizations and the tickets we sell and that kind of thing. But it's just one of those great events that the community comes together, and we all come together for one common bond. And I know even with the Service League and the other organizations, all y'all work together.
We do.
And it's all for our community. It's all for one good thing. And but I really appreciate Christina, Lacey, y'all do a wonderful job.
Thank
I appreciate
you.
what the Pilots Club does. And we're going to put those dates on the screen one more time. You see them right there. Write them down. October 20th. Appreciate y'all talking to me today.
Thank you very much for
and,
having us.
Make sure you call who if you need help?
Or Insurance Agency.
Okay. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us today.